Hello, it's Kate from Inkstampshare.ink. Thanks for joining me today. I've been making some little thank you gifts for some of my customers, and I just thought it'd be ideal to show you what I've made and how I made it. So it's a little box that holds tea light candles, and it's one of the simplest things to make and one of the kind of first projects I made when I was starting making 3D items such a long time ago, and I just thought I love this little box. I thought I'd show you how to make it. So it holds 4 tea lights. So these are just regular ones. Actually, they're scented. I didn't realise, but you can get all sorts of different colours. You can actually get colours that match your box if you wanted to. You can get them from pretty much anywhere. So the papers I'm using are the Share What You Love papers. Now they come in a massive pack, and I've used mine and used mine and used mine, and I've got some big sheets left, but I've got a ton of little pieces of the really pretty DSP. So I thought it was ideal to use up some of these scraps and make these really pretty gifts. So I'm going to show you how to make it because it's so simple. So I have got a piece of A4 cardstock. This is mint macaron, but the piece that I need is just 7 3/4 by 5 1/4. So I'm going to pull my arm out on my trimmer so I can cut it. So we want it at 7 3/4 of an inch. Take the scrap away, and then 5 1/4. There we are. Okay. Now, on the long side, at the top, we need a line down here, which is 3/4 of an inch from each end. So I'm just going to score at 3/4 of an inch. What I might actually do is bring it down the bottom. Make it a lot easier to score when it's right at the edge. So if I bring it up there, you can see it a little bit better. Okay. So I've got my 1 inch here, and I've got my 3/4 of an inch here. So just butt it up there. Make sure I take my cutting blade out of the way, and I'm using my scorer to score 3/4 of an inch. And I'm going to turn it all the way around and do that again. So I've got my 3/4 of an inch mark on both ends of the long side. 3/4 of an inch and score. Lovely. That's all you have to do for that. Okay, so then I'm going to put the short side at the top and do the rest of my score lines. So 3/4 of an inch again at the top. Make sure I got it straight. A lot easier doing it at the bottom. Three-quarters of an inch, and then 2 1/4 inches. 3 inches, like so, and then 4 1/2 inches. There we are. That's all my score lines done. Let me move my trimmer out of the way. Don't need that now. Okay, so you can see that I've got these score lines going on. If I use my bone folder, I can really make those sharp creases. And you can see what's a lot better. There we are. Just makes everything look much nicer and cleaner. There we go. So you kind of see how the box is going to fold together, like that. Okay, and these are going to be our flaps on the side. Okay, so these short lines up here are where I'm going to trim it to make our box. So I'm going to cut just up here, and I'm going to slightly notch in on the little square bits. So I'm going to cut, see where the bump is? I cut the bump out Just a little tip there. And this side I trim it away, just a little notch. And then your box will fit together flush and there'll be no ugly bits hanging out. If that makes any sense at all. But it will if you make it. So do that on each score line. Like that. And then on the other side as well. Just a very simple way to make a box. But it fits 4 little tea lights easily. I have reduced the measurements and made one for 2, so I might do that in another video because that's really sweet. Oh. Very good job. There we are. Take all the wedgy bits out if there's any hanging on. Okay, let's get rid of all of that. So you can see how our box is starting to come together. I'm going to glue the base of my box together first. And the glue that I like to use is the Tombow multi-purpose adhesive. And it's great because it's really strong, but it also gives you a bit of room to move it around if you didn't get it quite right first time. So there you go. There's my edge. So just hold it together and you should get a nice sharp edge on that. Nice neat one. And on the other side as well. A little bit of glue. And it goes like that. See that? Just give it a second to take. And then the top is going to come over the top. Before I do the top, I'm going to actually make my notch. If I show you the box, I've got a little thumb notch here for opening it. And to do that, I've just used my 3/4 inch circle punch. And just by eye, in the middle, doesn't have to be hugely accurate. You want a semicircle punched out like that. Just to make a little finger notch for opening the box. So easy. Okay, and then just pop a little bit of glue here. And a little bit of glue here. The bottom of your box will be done. Just make sure these are lined up well here. And on the other side. Simple, you see. Hold them together. And you've got your box taking shape. Now, a good way to make sure that your lid fits really well and it's not too tight or too loose is to always glue the base first and then wrap it round and glue it. So wrap that round there, put your bit of glue on the tab and then glue it, and you'll know then that it fits. And do the same on the other side. Like so, and then if you just hold it together for a second, it'll take, so I don't know if you can see that, and it will shut properly as well, and you get gluey too. Right, so now you know your box is going to open and shut quite nicely, and that's it. Now we just got to decorate the box. So let's have a look. I've taken some of this scraps of DSP I had. Now this is my favourite one of all these papers, and it's not going the right way for my box really. You'd want the design to go that way, but I don't really mind. So I'm just going to pop it on because I think it looks pretty anyway, and I don't think it really matters that much. It's very pretty. So put some more Tombow on it. So obviously if I had the pattern going the right way, I would do it, but I'm going to use up all my DSP. It looks so lovely. It's really gorgeous. I like this, the pop of colour in it. It's got the matching mint macaron, rich raspberry, and it's got these other colours as well. All the colours are on the back of the DSP pack. You can see them all. They write them on there so you can match it up with your cardstock. Okay, it'll tell me on here. There's a lot of colours in this one because it's a very big pack. So yeah, it tells you here. Black, blackberry bliss, crumb cake, grapefruit grove, mint macaron, mossy meadow, old olive, pear pizzazz, petal pink, rich raspberry, so saffron was the yellow, tranquil tide and whisper white. So yeah, I mean, they're all written down so you can't go wrong in matching them up. So that's that bit. And then I think we ought to do a little bit of stamping just to decorate it. Right, I've got a scrap of whisper white here. And I have got the coordinating stamp set that goes with these papers, and it's called the Love What You Do stamp set, and I'm going to use this lovely flower image here. Okay, so just grab my Memento black ink and the stamp. Let's pop it on properly. I'm going to ink it up like so, and just I'm only going to cut out a little bit of this, so I don't really mind if it's all on there or not. So I'm just going to do that. I've got my image, which is great. I've got the little one that fills it in. It gives it look like a kind of a watercolour effect on there. So I'm going to echo the colours that are in the paper. And I've got the rich raspberry and mint macaron inks pad. So we're going to go for that one, which is the rich raspberry, and we're just going to stamp. There we go. And it's very rough, but that's how it's meant to look, like so. That's that one. Let's move that ink pad out of the way, and we're going to punch it out. Now I've got a 1.5 inch circle punch here, and I'm just going to punch out some of this image so you can get a general idea, like that. That's going to go on. I've got the little leaf from the same stamp set, and using the mint macaron ink, I'm going to add some of that in. You could use any of the colours. Oh, that didn't do very well, but never mind, I don't think it matters. Let's do another one next to it. There we go. Right, let's move the mint macaron one out of the way as well. So I've got that. That's going to go on my box in a minute. I might put it up this end of the box. That's fine. I don't know, actually. It doesn't matter. Okay, and then I had a different idea of what I'm going to do. Now, when I made this first box, I used a different stamp set, and I put For You here. And I used the classic label punch, which is this one, to cut it out with the whisper white. And I thought I'd just do something a little bit different this time. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a piece of the ribbon. This ribbon is the rich raspberry velvet ribbon, and I'm going to pop it on my box with a bit of double-sided tape. I'm only going to have a bit of it though. Let me grab my ribbon scissors. And let's see how much I need. So the idea is that's going to go on there. I think I'm going to pop that here like that. So let's see if I just chop it here. There we are. Move that out of the way. Oops-a-daisy. And then grab my double-sided tape, or you could use the snail adhesive. That's really good for ribbon too. Just pop a bit on there. I've not done this before with a ribbon. Let's have a go. It might be a bit big. I left my snail in the other room, so let's go for this. There we go. Let's do this. Oh, that fits quite nicely actually. So now I just need to get the bit off. Can't do it. not doing it. Have you ever used double-sided tape on ribbon before? Just talk amongst yourselves. Might give up. Oh, here we go. Right, there we are. Oh, that's come out really well, actually. Look at that. Okay, we're going to pop that on. Right down the middle of our thing. Oh, gosh. I don't like double-sided tape, I've decided. Well, I do really, but not tonight. There we are. So pop it on. There we go. On it goes. That's not moving anywhere, is it? Grand. Grand, grand, grand. And I've got some dimensionals as well. And the other thing that I did was I got my well-written framelit dies out. Now, I absolutely adore these. They're great. They've got loads of words in them. Tons of words. And there's 13 dies in here. It says baby, bride, groom, missing, miss you, thanks, hooray, happy, love, welcome, friend, wishes, sympathy, gratitude. And then it's got all of these other things in there like birds and flowers and ampersands and exclamation marks. Anyway, I cut out thanks from that in the mint macaron cardstock, and I'm going to pop it on my box like that. So let's get a couple of these dimensionals and pop it on. You can decorate your box any way you like. Well, this is what I wanted to do, so I'm going to put that there so it kind of matches. And then, ooh, let's take that one out. There we are. Come on. And then get some more glue. Put some strategic dots of glue. Use your fine tip glue or your Tombow, whatever you prefer. Or you could use some of the, you get the sticky sheets too. That would have been ideal, wouldn't it, actually? So let's put a bit more on there. There we go. And then I'm going to put my thanks along here. So the ribbon just makes it pop a little bit. Oh, I like that a lot. Oh, I'm pleased with that. That's good. Oh, I'm noisy. So I've got some of the artisan pearls that go in this suite. Goes with the papers and the stamps, and it comes in the same colours. So I'm going to use a couple of these pearls just to make it look pretty. Like here. Where should I put one here? And then a mint macaron one up here. 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 There. And one more, I think. Let's glue that down a bit more, I think. One more. Where shall we put you? 3 is always the magic number, isn't it? I think I'll go for this colour because it will pop out. It'll pop out. I'll pop that one there. Lovely. And it's finished. So all I need to do is fill it. So let's open it up and I'll show you how the Tealights fit inside. So I've got some in here. I'll just take them out and show you. I've got a big bag, but you know. Let's pop. God, they smell amazing. I don't know what scent they were when I bought them. It's anyone's guess. So yeah, 4 fit in perfectly in there. And I think that makes a lovely little thank you gift or a table favour. It's been such a long time since I made them, but it's such a cute, fun, easy project. You can make tons, couldn't you? Anyway, I hope you liked it. If you did, please give me a thumbs up and subscribe. Don't forget to press the little bell for a notification of future videos. I'll be putting all the measurements and the dimensions and all the products I used on my blog and shop at inkstampshare.ink. Don't forget, we've still got celebration going on until the 31st of the month, so there's lots of free goodies to be had. So hop over to my shop to have a look at that. And if you shop with me, don't forget to use the hostess code for more free goodies. Well, thanks for stopping by. Hope to see you soon.